Hey, so I just wanted to make this quick video explaining on all the guns and what each gun does in Valorant, because someone I know is just starting out the game and they want to like learn more about it, so I want to make this for them and for anyone else who is just starting out. So yeah, like basically every game you start out pistol round and you basically start with the classic, and the classic basically has two firing. Like you have the normal left click, one bullet, it just basically goes straight, and then you have like the right click, it shoots 3 bullets at once. It's not really that good anymore because it's kind of like RNG at this point. Like if you know like someone with a better gun is like rushing you and you're like around corner, you can just like jump out and like kind of like surprise them. And then there's the shorty. The shotgun is like for close range only, so like you can basically just like one shot or like 2 shots someone at this range, and you only have 2 bullets in the chamber. So basically like if you miss those 2 shots and you don't kill that person, you're basically screwed. Like you can like play like this close, like if you're like in a situation where you're like all the enemies are far away, you can't like really like do anything. Third pistol is a frenzy. Basically it's like a spamming gun. You just hold down fire. It's very good for close range, but if you're like in a situation where you're like further down, it's like very hard to like spray on them, so you gotta like kind of like just like half the bullet to be accurate. Fourth pistol goes this excels more in long distance. Works in close range, like nothing wrong with you can just spam if you need to, but more ideal for like medium longer range. And then there's the Sheriff, the most expensive pistol. It's also like strongest pistol, but it's very hard to use. It's like a one-hit headshot pistol, like close range, but if you're like too far down, you can't really like, you do 145 to them if they have full armor, and they basically have 150 HP. So most of the time you'll like hit them in the head for like 145, and then they'll like kill you with whatever better gun they have. So it's kind of like unfortunate. But and then next up, Stinger, the first submachine gun. It's a close range, basically like straight. It's kind of like the frenzy. You literally just spray it. You can like run and gun with it if you need to. Then next SMG is the Specter. Kind of like the Stinger, you can just like run and gun. You have 30 bullets, so it's like a lot better in most situations, and it's more accurate, easier to use as well for a beginner, because this is a lot harder. See, like it'll fly all the way up, so you gotta like drag it down. You gotta drag it down when you shoot. But this, see, it doesn't go up that much. It's not really, the SMGs aren't really ideal for long range, but if you're in a situation like you just tap, you can like scope in. And then the Stinger, if you zoom in, it makes you shoot 3 bullets at once, like burst fire mode, so you can't like shoot 1 bullet, so you gotta like drag down. Like see, look how it flies up and you shoot 3 bullets, so you just drag down, and then like sometimes you just like 1 shot or you 2 shot them in the head. And then onto the shotguns. Same thing with the shorty. Basically shotguns close range, like you can't, if you're like far away, you can't really like do anything. But the Bucky, it comes in 2 firing mode, just like the classic pistol. So basically like left click is more for close range, because it basically shoots like a whole burst of bullets in circle. So if you're like close, it basically like spreads through your whole body. And then if you're like further away, you can like right click. If you right click, all the bullets will become the smaller circle in the middle. So it'll be like, it'll shoot like that, like as if it's like 1 bullet. It's like a slug. Like I'm just right clicking right here. So there's like kind of like medium distance for a shotgun, but if you're like closer, then you can just spam left click. And then next up is Frenzy, same thing, like you can literally just run and gun. Or this is very good if they're all like rushing you and you're just holding like a close angle, close corner, you can literally just like spam on them. Next up, first rifle is the Bulldog, the cheapest rifle. It's kind of like the Stinger, where you like, if you zoom in, it shoots bursts again, like 3 bullets at once instead of 1 bullet. If you're like closer, you can just spam them. And then Guardian, you can't really like, you can't like tap that fast, or else like the gun will, the recoil and everything will build up. So if you have like the patience, you just like tap them, shoot 1 bullet at a time, tap them. Or if you know like how to stay calm in most situations if they're like rushing you, because if you start panicking, you'll be like, oh my god, like, and then it's kind of like hard to kill them. Your bullets will start flying everywhere. One of the main 2 rifles you have are the Phantom and Vandal. Phantom, basically you have 5 more bullets and it's like easier to spray, but it's meant for more like close to medium range. So you can just like spray them, but it does less damage. Like at distance, it kind of takes like 2 bullets to headshot them basically. This is like if you're a bit further down, like, so it takes 2 bullets to kill them. But Vandal is basically meant more for medium to long range, and you can basically one tap everyone, like 1 bullet to the head will kill them instantly no matter what. But you can also spray, but the it's not recommended unless you're like close up, but it basically has a slower fire rate than the Phantoms, so the time to kill is not as fast, but it does more damage. Basically, it's depending on your playstyle. So like if you know if you're always playing like close range, you can just it's harder to do it with the Vandal. But yeah, just depending on your playstyle, you can choose whatever you like, or depending on the map as well, because some maps are like very close range, some maps are more about further range, so you can choose a rifle depending on the map or just how you're feeling that day. Like sometimes one will work really well, sometimes the other won't work really well, so you know, depends on how you feel, preference. And then first sniper rifle, there's the Marshall. Basically 1 shot to the head, 2 shots to the body, unless if they don't have armor, then it's just 1 shot to the body. And then movement, you're pretty much kind of free, but if you like use the heavier sniper rifle, which is 1 shot to the body no matter what, even if they have armor, you're kind of like, it's hard for you to move, you're like slower, and when you're scoped in, it's like slower as well, you can't really move as well, it's like very restricting. So this one you kind of like have to like stand still to snipe, but this one you kind of you have like, since you can like stop right before you shoot, but you're just like more free to go wherever, like, or move however you want. And then with the Marshall, you can also like no scope, and most of the time the bullets will go straight, but for the operator, it's very like hard. Okay, I don't know how that went straight that time, but okay, I don't know how the no scopes are going straight right now. What the wait, okay, normally when you no scope with the operator, the bullets never go straight. I don't know how I just hit 4 in a row. Yeah, see, normally it just like flies everywhere. It normally never goes straight, so it's like very hard. But with the Marshall, you can. And then first machine gun, basically you have like a lot of bullets, you can spam it. You can also like shoot through like a lot of walls like this and penetrate them. But yeah, but it's like very hard to control. See, like if I don't move my mouse, I just shoot, your mouse will just like fly up because of the recoil. I mean, not mouse, the gun. But yeah, so you basically like have to like drag down, just like control it. And then if you like zoom in, I think slows down the fire rate. You just drag it down, it's a lot easier to control. Same thing with the Odin, it's basically a stronger version of it, like the Marshall and Operator. Basically like a stronger, you can wall bang it. Same thing, you just drag down. You have more bullets as well. But same thing, like you're very slow, you're like restricted compared to the Ares. You can like kind of move faster with it just a bit, but with the Odin you're like very slow, but it's just a lot more damage. But it's kind of expensive, well, it costs more than the rifles, so like high risk high reward type of thing. Yeah, see, like if I don't pull the mouse down and it shoot up, like you see it flies all the way up there, so you gotta like, you have to like learn to control it, just drag the mouse down for the most part and just do the work. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the guns. So I really hope this video helped you out, and just let me know if this video was useful to you guys, and I'll continue making more stuff like this. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching.